How long have you been playing soccer?
Since I was about 3 years old, so 13 years.
3 years old. Wow, awesome. You lived in Cary the whole time?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've been going to Israel though a little bit.
Oh, really?
I was playing here, and then every other summer, so we'd go to Israel.
Awesome.
Just like family, and then I'd always try and find a place to play.
Sure. Is both your mom and dad from Israel, or?
Yeah. They're both
Oh, that's great. What part?
It's near Tel Aviv. It's
Okay.
like 30 minutes drive.
What's it called?
Halon.
Okay. I have a teammate that I have plays for Maccabi Tel Aviv. So I mean, I've never been there, but nice place.
Yeah, it is.
That's awesome.
If you go to the nice places, if you're a tourist, it's nice.
Sure.
It's a little harder to. It's sort of like living in New York City.
Sure.
With the financial.
Yeah, he used to play for. It's called Netanya or something. It was like on
Netanya.
Is it on the water or something? Or
It's
really
I think
nice.
It's north.
North.
Up north, I think.
Okay. All right. Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that. Let's see what else we got here. Anything else you like to do other than soccer?
Just hang out with my friends, I guess. Not
Yeah.
really.
Any other sports?
I like to play really any sport. I just don't actually try many of them.
Sure. Tell me about your. So you're playing it. So have you always played on NCFC?
Yeah, I've played NCFC since it started, and before that, I was at TFC.
Okay, Triangle Football Club.
Yeah, for about 3 years, and then before that, I was just rec league.
Nice. And so you still play on another team? What's that rec league that you play on?
I don't play anymore. But
You don't?
The team that I played on is for Castle.
Okay. It was just when in the fall when we didn't have it, or in the
It was in the fall this season. I played rec league at FC Cary.
Oh, okay.
When I was younger, before TFC.
I got it. I see. Okay. Cool. How about got any siblings?
Yeah, I've got a brother and a sister.
Nice. Older or younger?
They're both younger.
Nice. So you're the oldest. No, that's great. What's your favorite soccer team?
I don't have one.
No?
Anything in the Premier League.
Premier League?
If I had to choose, I'd pick Chelsea. But
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Do you like Pulisic, or you don't care that he's there?
I mean, he's good, I guess, and he's good for the team.
Yeah.
But I feel like some other players, he has replacements. I'd say that.
Sure. Who's your favorite player?
My favorite player would probably be Kevin De Bruyne.
Okay. All right. I like that. Okay. Moving forward. Okay, so in terms of like your position that you've always played, have you always played like in the midfield, defensive mid, or what do you call?
For the past couple of years, yes. But I started off as I think a forward.
All right.
And then for about 5 years, I played center back.
Okay.
Sort of in the defensive area.
Yeah.
And then I just moved to midfield, and that's just where I've been.
Sure. That's your favorite spot?
Yeah.
In the midfield?
You get to do the most.
You get to what?
You get to do the most.
That's right. You get to get the ball the most. But it's also dangerous at times because you can lose the ball in the most dangerous spots.
Yeah.
So, how about playing? Last year, did you play as a lone defensive midfielder, or did you play alongside someone?
I played. I played with someone most of the time, but it was sort of like sometimes I'd play alone, sometimes.
Sure.
But it was most of the time it was with someone.
Who was it? Was it Connor?
No, it was. I think last season it was Mark Lindsay. He's on gold right now.
Oh, is he? Okay. And do you like playing with two, or you like playing by yourself with one?
I like playing by myself just because
Yeah.
I don't really have to depend on somebody else.
Sure. It's tough though. Sometimes, I mean, you have more ground to cover,
Yeah.
and you need to get the ball and play forward. I think that out of all of our players, I mean, I've seen you guys for probably 4 training sessions and then a little bit before that, but I like how you can turn in the middle, and like what I want to try and help you do is continue to play the ball forward. So if from the defensive midfielder spot, if you can find the ball from the center back or the outside back and then play forward into Thomas or Tristan, like that unlocks everything.
Yeah, I've been working on those balls where from the midfield just kind of played over, like
Sure.
right into the path. I actually played 11v11 yesterday with some guys, and I had a couple really nice balls. I just played out wide just
Sure.
because it was pickup.
Sure.
I played out wide and I had some nice balls in.
Sure. Yeah, exactly. I mean, even above those guys, if you can play into Ben, like playing to the forward,
Yeah.
and then the forward can hold it up, and he drops the ball off. That's perfect. How about playing center back? You played center back for 5 years. You prefer the midfield because you get the ball more?
Yeah, I never really liked center back that much just because I couldn't really score goals. But just I think in the past year I've realized that defense could be actually really fun.
Sure, it can. So in other words, kind of like we spoke earlier in the summer, I think you were trying to work on agility, or you were trying to work on
the whole fitness aspect.
Your fitness.
I wasn't very fast, I guess, on the ball.
Sure. No, I mean, I think you have a lot of good qualities, and I think you can use, like you said, if you can work on your agility, maybe your feet a little bit quicker. But it's fine. People are different speeds. Some people are fast, some people are slow. It doesn't mean that, or slower, not as fast. It doesn't mean that you can't play defensive mid. Just something that I'll try and help you at is it's all about positioning. So you're probably going to play against people that are faster.
Yeah.
I play against people that are faster than me all the time. It's about positioning. So if you can be in the right position, that when the ball comes to them, you're already there. You can stop them. That's half the battle.
Yeah, that's what I've been working on that a little bit, just kind of staying a couple feet off.
Sure.
Staying off.
That's right. Or if you can slide over like we worked on today and stay tight, like the one that Cody did. Cody touched that in the midfield. You were already pushed up. If it was like the game that we had the other night and you were dropped back, Cody would have touched in that space. You might have jumped, like gone to him, and he would have touched by you. And then that's where we would have gotten hurt. But you were in a great spot. And so I'll just continue to try and push you in those spots and get in spots to where you can read plays. In terms of center back, I think we got two good center backs. If for some reason one of them gets injured, then I may need to use you there. And I want to use you there because I think that you do see the field well, and you can play that ball forward. So if you play there, I want you to just continue to find those passes, and that you're facing forward all the time. So it's easier in that aspect, but it's also more defending as well, and you got to deal with the forward.
I don't always mind that.
Sure. No, it can be good, and like I said, I think that you can do that well. And when I saw tryouts, I thought you were going to be the center back. I thought I was going to play you at center back, and now that I watch more, I think with our our center backs, Cody and Apollo, I also like you in the middle, like I said, to get the ball. Yeah, we talked about all those things. The last thing in that position, maybe it's all about. So I talked about your positioning when you don't have the ball, like we talked with Cody today. But in terms of positioning when we do have the ball and you're trying to get the ball, I think, like say that's the outside back there, always trying to open your body to see the most part of the field you can. So when the ball comes here, now you can play with your left and go to that side. So in that position, if you can go side to side, that will unlock everything, and that's a huge part that we want, especially if we play with one defensive mid.
Yeah, I just learned when I learned like it's hard to change habits, so I just learned to do something. I just learned to I tried to perfect my turning.
Sure.
So that like I can see what's behind me, I can turn my head and look. And then when I take my touch, I don't really need to already have opened up if I can turn right away and have taken the touch that I need to.
That's exactly right. So it's kind of like called a half turn. So you already have your body shape, and then when the ball comes, you can touch it that way. That being said, sometimes you will have the ball, and you might need to turn. So we can work on that as well, to where there's a defender behind you, and you can turn out or turn out to the outside, so it's not into the middle of the field. So yeah. Any other questions? You like our team? You enjoying it so far?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead. What'd you ask?
So I was just wondering about the college, like how if I don't get into let's say a D1 school for the actual team, if there's maybe other ways to play soccer like competitively.
Sure. So it kind of depends on what school you're looking at. So, do you have schools picked out that you're looking at, or
I have a couple, yeah.
So I guess, are you going to pick a school and then try and try and walk on, or
I think so, yeah.
What's a couple schools you're looking at?
High Point.
Nice.
And Campbell.
Okay.
And I think UNC Wilmington, I think it is.
Okay. Yeah. So in terms of playing, Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, I think that it might be tough to play at those schools at this moment because those are pretty good programs. They're really good. I think 2 of those made the NCAA tournament this year, and they're a really good team. So I would say my advice would be to contact the coaches and say, I'm attending the school, and then see if you can walk on, or maybe they have a tryout. They'll probably have a tryout. You can go to that. That's the best way to get seen by the coach. Depending on how it goes from there, say you make the team, great. Say you don't make the team, okay. Then there's at all of those schools, those are big schools. I think that there's definitely intramural soccer, and there's leagues there you can play, and you'll be able to stay competitive and play that, and then like continue to work on your game and tell the coach that. And I mean, who doesn't say you can try out the next year or try out the year after that? Yeah. So I think if you continue to work on your game, you might be able to play it. Like I said, if you're going to go to one of those Division I schools, it might be difficult. But like if you're looking at smaller schools, I know Shaw is in Raleigh, and there's some other schools. I don't know what you're going to go to school for, but obviously it has to be a good fit for you.
Yes.
But so yeah, and I think we're done.